Yo, what's up, chat? It's Riley Anderson, and as you can tell, we're not doing another gaming video. We're going back to the talking videos just for right now, because there's been something on my mind I've kind of wanted to talk about, and that topic is changes. Changes are something that we all have to go through. You're not alone in change. Everybody has to deal with it. Some changes are good and some aren't. Sometimes change can hurt, but that's okay, because at the end of the day gonna end. Eventually the pain will go away and the change will be complete. Maybe it's for the better, maybe it's for the worse, but that doesn't really matter, because it's just something we all have to do. And it might suck, but whatever, fuck it. So there's this prayer called the Serenity Prayer. It deals with the topic of change, and you don't really have to be religious. It's just kind of good advice. I'll read it to you now. It says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Basically, there's just certain things in life that you're just not gonna have control over, and there's some things that you will have control over, and it's important to know the difference. You can only change what you have control over, and everything else is just gonna happen on its own. But you just gotta think of it like waves in the ocean. They're gonna come by, and some are gonna crash down pretty hard. Eventually, they'll pass. Everything we experience is in a constant state of flux, nothing being fixed. With the knowledge of this, we no longer need to stay attached to the temporary suffering. We can instead shift our focus on mindful action of what could improve our situation. It's just something I wrote down. Everything is always changing around us. And with the wisdom of knowing what we can control and what we can't, we can channel our focus onto the future and onto the actions that can improve our situation without focusing on what we have no control over. Marcus Aurelius, in his book Meditations, book 3, verse 16, says this: what remains unique to the honest person is this: loving and accepting what happens with a whole heart, not staining or unsettling the inner God within their chest with a chaos of impressions. You have to accept the change for what it is, and yeah, just know that everything's gonna happen for a reason, and everything's gonna be okay, and it'll all pass. So if you're struggling with some tough changes in your life, I hope this might have helped a little bit.